So yeah, this is my winter jacket. You guys aren't used to it. In the vast majority of my videos, I'm wearing my summer jacket because in Taiwan, you got like summer for 9 months and then you got winter for like 3. I think my math is pretty solid there. Kudos to me. Yeah, it only gets cold here for about, I don't know, about 3.5 months. From like December isn't even cold for the most part. It's January, February, March. That's it. Otherwise, it would be, yeah. This guy. What are you doing, buddy? You're doing like 25 kilometers an hour and you're braking. Braking for the corner? Yeah, let's see. Let's just match this guy. 30. Maybe speeding up. Oh, downhill. I'd brake if I were you, man. 40. We're getting dangerous now. He's getting reckless. Oh, he's still accelerating. That's a corner coming up. Sharp bend, man. Downhill, sharp bend. Don't try to impress me. There you go. Brake. There we go. There we go. Keep braking. Oh, yeah. 30. In his defense, he's got like a muffler or something on his scooter. He's carrying a package. But mind you, like I carry fucking big ass bags of dog food on my Ninja, and I'll still be going quicker than that. This corner right here, I've mentioned this before. People crash on this corner right here like weekly. It's nuts. It's nuts how many times I've come down this road and there's like a car or there's like a car like just plowed into the wall, or a motorcycle just like in parts all along the side of the road there. Because I don't know. Because this is generally a quick road, and then that's kind of downhill, and then it's a fairly long, sharp corner. So, crooner, nice corner, so people can kind of accelerate around it. And I guess their rear end slides out or something. I don't know. Yeah. Ooh, lots of bikes today. No, not so much. I asked my students. I said, how many of you will get a present for Christmas? And I think out of 10 students in the class that I asked, I think there was 1 or 2. So if let's use that one minor instance and apply that to the whole country. So 10% of all Taiwanese people celebrate Christmas. And the funny thing is, more often than not, those made up, those statistics that have no scientific value do hold to be true, It's like 10% of men are gay, which is a fairly high percentage. And I can totally see it, because I can just walk into a classroom where there's like 15 boys, and I'll be like, okay, there's the gay one. Like it's a given. If you got more than 10 kids, chances are you're gonna have one that's gay. And this is Asia, so if I got like 3 kids in a class, I got like 1 that's gay. Ha ha ha! Kidding. Yeah. I'm wearing my tinted visor, which I haven't used in probably literally years. Probably like 2 years, 3 years. I don't know why. I just lazy. I don't know. So yeah, and evidently the tinted visor, it's got like these I haven't used it in a long time, and it's got like water spots on it, but they're not water spots. They're like, it looks like water spots. I can see it. It looks like there's different splash. It's like someone splashed water on my visor, and every place where the water splashed, the tint is like gone. So I have all these little holes in the tint, and I tried to wipe it away or clean it, and you can. The tint is actually gone in all these little spots, but it looks like water spots. So it's almost as if I had some water on my visor and I didn't wipe it off, and I just kind of left it there, and it dried, and in its places where the water dried, it somehow wore away the tinting. I don't know. It's kind of odd, because you wouldn't expect that. And there's even like a bit of there's one spot near the here, there. That's what I look like. See, you can't see the camera at all, which is kind of cool. If you get a good helmet like Shark or Arai or Shoei or whatever, you can swap the visor out very easily. But the visors are fairly expensive, almost $100 just for the one piece of plastic. With cheaper helmets, you can't swap out the visor. So that's one reason why I buy a more expensive helmet. Because in the past, I used to always switch the visors out. If I was riding just during the day, I'd use this visor because it looks a lot cooler, and you can't see the camera, so that's kind of cool. And then I would only use the non-tinted visor, the clear visor, if I might be riding at night, or if it was bad weather, I suppose. But if it was bad weather, I wouldn't be riding the Ninja to begin with. So scratch that. I'd just be wearing it if there was a chance I'd be riding at night. So yeah, in the past but recently I just, yeah. Anyways, boring. So yeah, just a little, for those of you that aren't riding yet, with a cheap helmet you can't swap visors out, but with an expensive helmet, or you can, but it's more difficult. You might have to use like a coin and unscrew something. But with an expensive visor like the one I'm using, with an expensive helmet like the one I'm using, it's just a button on the side. There's a button on either side of my helmet. I just push them in and it pops off, and then I can put another visor in and just push it in, and it clips on really easy. Yeah. Other than that, so whenever I buy a new helmet, I generally, right off the bat, will have one clear visor and one tinted. In the past, I always went mirrored or iridescent, but I think with my next helmet, I'm gonna get black. Like they have helmets, they have visors that are just black tint, and they're tinted so black that they just look pure black. And I think like 5-10 years ago, it was the mirrored visors that were the cool thing. But I think nowadays it's the ones that are just black that are cool, because it's almost more intimidating. Instead of looking at me and seeing the sun and the sky and whatnot in my face, you just look at me. If you had a black visor, you would look at me and just see nothing. It's blackness, which is more intimidating than a mirror. A little bit of fashion tips. So this is like one of the funnest and best roads to go fast on. Unfortunately for you and me, I'm going very slowly. No. Okay, do I want to go fast? I'm like, okay, well I should go fast now because I just introduced the road, and then I'm like, I'm not really feeling it. I don't know why. Hello. Okay, let's do some stretches first. Stretch, and stretch, and stretch. Hi. Oh, that's not a motorcycle, it's a scooter again. And what happened there, for those of you who don't ride, I just gave the bike gas, and instead of it going, it just kind of shook. And the reason for that is I was in the gears were too low. I was in too high of a gear, because I took my hand off the throttle, and then I let the bike slow down to the point where the gearing was too low. And then when I give it gas, it just kind of protests because it's in too high of a gear. All right. Let's pick it up a notch here. I'm not really in fast riding mode yet. I don't know why that is, though. I mean, maybe I need to scare myself. Sometimes that's all it takes. I just got to ride fast for a little bit, and then I get scared, and then my adrenaline starts to kick in, and then after that I can just go. But I'm still kind of in a lazy, kind of sitting on the couch talking mood. Okay, let's see.